Hi, friends. It is June 15th, and I'm Suzanne Alexandria, if you're new to me. And today we are doing a special Tuesday call. We have the call to bring in some light for ourselves, but also the collective, because a few of us have just been discussing what's going on out there in the world the as we wake back up from quarantine, and it seems like there's a lot. It's also summer energy. Summer tends to heat things up and emotions, and I mean, we were even talking about gang fighting and stuff like that, and people fighting on airplanes. And there's a lot of civil unrest in a lot of countries, especially one that's been brought to me is Peru, which is literally at a standstill with a political battle between really severe communism and democracy. So we're going to call in light for ourselves in the midst of this, but also see what we can do to diffuse light for these kinds of situations too. So we're just going to kind of go in and be guided by spirit to assist us and show us what can we do? Because a lot of times when there's so much stuff out there, I do ask, well, what can I do? What do I do? Sometimes I just be quiet. I stay home or I just do my thing. Sometimes there's a call to, as a light worker, to do a little more, maybe in terms of setting up boundaries, in terms of sending light to situations, to countries, to people. So we're going to really do a combination of that, all with the intention to reset yourself so that you can sleep better at night and you can be at peace while all this havoc is out there. And I mean, to the havoc out there, I always just say, let yourself be guided. If you, when in those times, like for me, I feel strongly guided to send light to this country of Peru because I know people there who are suffering and I have that connection, but there's something bigger and some other reason that I'm guided to like focus some light there and ask for divine intervention. And I just say to that, in times where sometimes that's appropriate and that's just where we get to allow ourselves to be touched by the notion, the knowing, or the notions, or the inner guidance, the external guidance from above. So, with that as a preface, let's sink into our own light, our heart light. So, turn on your heart light, just like the Neil Diamond song that's been playing through my head all morning. Turn on your heart light, let it shine wherever you go. I love that song. It's about this little guy, E.T., who came here to the planet and got so scared, and people took care of him and helped him find home. But he taught them so many things along the way. So allow your energy field to start to get attuned, and we're going to call in the force of the archangel realm with Michael right behind your back, and Ariel right in front of you, and Gabriel to your right, and Raphael to your left, making a sacred cross like that. There's a special cross that has equal lines. It's red. I forget what it's called. But imagine that you're in the very center point of this amazing sacred cross where the archangels are going to align you to your true center, your true north, your true south, your true east, your true west. And that's going to attune you to more deeply to your own center. Because when we do anything for others, it's really key to be centered in our true grounded center. And then allow your heart to start to open a little bit and swirl brilliant white light from source through your crown and start to bring it into your body, your source light. Your heart knows just how to do this, to adjust and attune your energy. It's going to swirl down into your solar plexus, igniting your solar fire, your beautiful, brilliant sun. And then it's going to swirl down through your pelvis and your abdomen and your legs, down through your feet, and anchor you with your light that is purely heaven sent. Your pillar of light, it's ignited and it's going to adjust. And one of the things it's adjusting you to is your new timeline. So with the coming solstice, you have a new timeline that your soul has been bringing in and laying the groundwork for. So we all have some of that that's similar, and then most of it is your unique path that's being planted. It's been planted by your intentions, your dreams, your desires, your visions. And so one of the things that is causing internal unrest is just the natural state of things where it's still new. We're coming into summer and there's still adjustment, but it's a highly creative time. So sink into the feeling that you know, I know, I am in my knowing. I'm in my knowing. Because there are many things that you know, that you want. You're on the path you've created. You're there. But there's a little adjustment into the action, the newness, the nuances, the differences. But we're bringing in the feeling of knowing. I am in my knowing. I am rooted in my divine sense of knowing. I'm rooted in my divine sense of knowing, and it's just perfect on this day. And then bring in a sense of this is what I know, and start to fill in the blanks. This is your true self bringing in this new light, and it's about you. What do you know to be true for yourself? Bring in a few words, a few feelings, a few vibrations of this is what I know. I know I'm loved. I know I'm a child of the divine. I know I'm a light worker. I know I'm clear. I know I'm powerful, way more powerful than I can imagine. I know the angels have my back. I know I am. I know I'm me. And I'm pretty awesome. What else do you know? Fill in some more. Let it fill you. I know I am. I know I am. I know I am. Mostly, Spirit wants you to know that you're divine. I know I am so divine. I came from love. I'm an expression of divine love. And feel as that completes this internal circuitry within your belly, within your chakras. And what I'm seeing is that your whole light body is a diamond. And it's like a disco ball diamond. It starts to shine out the truth of who you are. When you know who you are, you become a reflection of that. You create that as your truth. So see yourself as this brilliant diamond expressing outward to the world. It's a privilege. You get to do that. And who are you not to do that? If you can, why wouldn't you? Is the question. I know who I am. I am. And just like a disco ball, this diamond is starting to gently spin outward. You see there's unlimited light. You are unlimited source. Why wouldn't you just let that shine out? I know, right? Why wouldn't you just let that shine out? Let it start to gently circulate like a disco ball. And then take your focus and let it start to wander to a place, a region, a country, a person who might need a little of that source light. Your flow is endless. There is no limit to the flow. You have just connected to source, the source of all that is. And all source wants to do is shine in every way source can. And so let your disco ball, it's kind of like a sprinkler on a green lawn. Where does it want to shine? Where does your light want to be bestowed? You get to choose. Or you can say, send my light wherever it's needed. This is the essence of being a light worker. I get to choose, or I can say, hey, if there's a place, let me know where, and I'm going to start sending my focus, my light, my energy there. And I'm seeing it turn into a sprinkler that's focused, the kind that are like one stream. So for instance, I'm going to send mine to the country, the nation of Peru, which really needs light right now. It needs waters. It needs freedom. It needs liberty. It needs for things to be righted. It needs justice. And if you care to, you can also send yours there. Or perhaps your attention goes somewhere else, anywhere. Maybe it's your own home, your office, your kids, your parents, your schools, a system, animals, plants, your bedroom, a place in your home, your own bed. You get to choose. Your garden. Where do you want to focus this diamond light of source? Funnel it. You're the channel of it. And then the archangels say, go ahead and ask us for help. You see how powerful you are, and you all are so not alone. There's infinite zillions of angels. Where do you want us to be of assistance? In any of these places, in your own heart, in your own life, in your bank account, in your plans, where do you want us to help you? Please ask. We're here to support you. And we ask that those people we are connecting with heart to heart be filled with this same light. Feel the light, feel the source that is them, that can fill them, that can open them. If there's even a little crack there, let the light go into them, fall into them, flow into them as well. And you see how in your life you become a mirror for them. When you do this for yourself, you're this diamond disco ball reflector, and then they have the opportunity to sense that however they do and say, wow, I want that too. How do I do that? And they ask and they get cracked open a little bit because they have free will. But you, being you give them a choice. You present them a choice. I want some of that too. It just takes a little opening for within them, a little crack to feel, wow, okay, I would like that. And then maybe they say a prayer. And maybe they start to do their work. And maybe they start to open and receive. And then it's a water cascading, beautiful fountain effect. Like a gorgeous fountain in a gorgeous, opulent garden in France. You just have to be the fountain yourself. And it trickles out over and over and over and over and over. So you've activated, you've enhanced today this overflow effect where energy is flowing like a beautiful, luscious fountain through your chakras. Each one gets filled and then overflows to the next one, and it flows down into the earth, nourishes the earth, and you see there's plenty to send out where you want to send it consciously, where you say, oh, let me spread a little light there. And this is what really being conscious of how powerful and big and supremely sovereign you are. This is what it does. And then you start to say, well, why wouldn't I? Who am I not to do this for myself? It feels so good. But also, I got some to share, sure. Someone shared it with me. That's how I got here. Lots of people shared it with me. That's how I do it. We do it together. And that's like the concentric rings of the flower of life. That's the Christ vibration that we are and we're embodied. Like the Olympic rings. So that's what I'm seeing. The Olympic rings, those different colors, they symbolize unity of nations, unity of people coming together. And when we think of other nations and our own, we're sending that on a very profound level where it can go, where there's an opening. So let's ask the archangels to seal you each in your own vibration of source sovereignty with those concentric rings, the flower of life, grounded in your core energy field and also anchored in the earth energy below. And we ask for supportive earth energy, green, red, orange, yellow, blue, violet, indigo. We ask for all the colors of the rainbow to fill your whole body, your whole energy field. As we seal your container, as above, so below, as above, so below, as above, so below. Seal this container with light from above and light from the earth, with me as the center bridge, my heart as the bridge. And may it flow as I am able, as I'm willing, as I choose to these places that I also support, that support me. Amen.